Should the public have the right to know how their money is spent when it comes to lawsuits? One lawmaker thinks so, but it will take a change in law to do that. Here's News 13's Jackie Kent.
Yeah, Lizzie, Senator Sander Ruth says it's time to end the policy of public money being used to buy silence. He's introduced a bill that would require all settlements of lawsuits involving public money to be made public much sooner.
Lawsuits, too many to count, have been filed against government agencies, from police departments and school districts to public hospitals. But these lawsuits can be settled secretly. It's a problem exposed by Larry Barker in 2016.
I think looking from outside in, it's shocking to see that figure.
Who foots the bill for these millions of dollars that are paid out?
These are public funds, so they come from the taxpayers.
Settlement cases are so sensitive that by state law they're confidential.
But Senator Sander Ruth thinks it's time to change that.
And the public should have a right to know.
He's filed this bill requiring the release of information on settlements involving public money within 30 days on the Sunshine Portal, which everyone has access to. Right now, the public has to wait 6 months and file an official request, which takes weeks to fill. One of the cases we're still waiting to find out about, that involving now former Moriarty coach Damian Hyatt, charged with raping students. His alleged victims have reportedly settled with the district, but we can't find out for sure because of a gag order. And if state police were to settle with Oriana Farrell for this now infamous traffic stop where an officer opened fire on her van with her kids inside, the public would be left in the dark for 6 months. Ruth thinks it's time the government agencies think more about how they're doing their jobs and spending public money than on their image.
It's just really a question of accountability and transparency.
And in some cases, expose what may be a bigger problem.
So if there's a pattern, if there's an agency that's having a lot of these things to deal with all of a sudden, if there's a problem there, people should be able to see that information.
It's not clear if the bill would cover lawsuits that have already been filed or settled. Lizzie, back to you.
Okay, Jackie. Senator Rue has another proposal to open up the books on the governor's spending. The governor gets what's called a contingency fund, about $70,000 a year to spend on things like meetings, receptions, and banquets. Issues with transparency came to light after Governor Susana Martinez's $7,900 Christmas bash and infamous pizza party at the El Dorado back in 2015. The Republican senator's bill would open up the fund to audits and more public scrutiny.